the thing that's dangerous for lawyers right now, I don't think we have a problem of people over adopting. I think the problem is, oh, this will pass. It's a fad. I've done it this way for 20 years. I'm going to just keep doing it the same way I've always done it. And then wonder when they kind of get left behind, because it's not just clients that want the efficiency. The people who come to work for them want to use technology tools. They don't want to do things. We'll go to this. What we're going to do is going to have you go to this Word document and you're going to replace the client names. And no, they want to use the tools that, whether it's AI or even Grammarly or these other kind of things that lawyers are reluctant to implement.
I guarantee you there's going to be an article on Above the Law in 3 months. It's like, associate attorney was writing briefs on ChatGPT for 3 months and the managing partner never noticed. That's absolutely going to happen.
I think one of the reasons that lawyers are reticent to, the whole machine works slowly to adopt anything new. But I think the reason is because there's this overwhelm, especially for law firm owners, right? Oh my gosh, what am I supposed to be doing? I have to figure out accounting. I have to figure out, getting new clients, rainmaking. Am I supposed to be on TikTok? Like, it's just overwhelming. And I feel like, there are things that everybody thought was going to be like, this is it, like metaverse. Next month, we're all going to be in the metaverse, right? And that never happened. And then it was Clubhouse, right? Everybody's going to be on, and I was on Clubhouse for a while. I mean, I'm going to be honest, in the pandemic, and I made some great networking relationships through that, but that has kind of
died pretty quick.
That has kind of run its course. And so I feel like a lot of attorneys are, look, I only have so many hours in the day. I'm going to make sure that this is a thing before I start investing any time or energy or whatever into it. And then all of a sudden the government says that it's shut down or illegal, like TikTok or something like that. So I think that there's just this hesitancy to, put a lot of time and energy into something that, has not been officially substantiated.
I think you're right. And it is not necessarily a bad thing. The big shift I've seen is that, 10 years ago, maybe even 5 years ago, lawyers, we were the keeper of the knowledge. If you wanted to know something about the law, you needed to go see a lawyer. And then lawyers started putting things on their websites. And then LegalZoom happened. And now I think that the paradigm has shifted from being the keeper of the knowledge, and I will dole it out to you as I see fit, to there are tools like ChatGPT and other things that will spew out information that appears to be maybe credible, might even be credible. So the lawyer's job is more about the relationships and interpreting the information and helping to ask the right questions, as opposed to being the keeper of the knowledge behind the lawyer wall. And I think for a lot of lawyers, that's a really big shift in just even how they think about their practice, because it requires that they have developed relationships with people versus being the technicians that they have
to slowly crawl out from behind their desk. The one thing I'll say briefly is to Annette's point, which is I think lawyers are going to start being force-fed AI a little bit, and everybody is. And we're talking about ChatGPT so far, which is one thing, but the category of AI is much broader than that. So, for example, if you're like in Microsoft right now, they're completing your sentences and your phrases in your email. That's happening automatically. And Microsoft is one of the companies that started Open API. They're very interested in this stuff, as everybody knows. So you're going to find that the tools you use on an everyday basis, productivity software, legal research software, it's going to be much more AI and machine learning incorporated into that. So you're going to be exposed to it, even if you don't want to be. So my take on that is, why not try to master it if you can and really utilize it effectively? Because at this point in time, we're not talking about the robot takeover, although I could see that happening at some point in the future. Right now, AI is an assistive technology, and that's how you should use it.